We're really excited. It's opening day here in Wisconsin for bow season. It's a wet and gloomy day, but we've already seen a bunch of deer in the field, and we're hoping to get something done today.
We got a nice little rack stacker plot right below us, radishes and turnips. And then, since we had a craptastic growing season, half of it got tilled up later, and we put in some rye and oats and some winter wheat along with a big clover plot, and I put a water trough in. It's been really dry for most of the summer, so I had to try to get something back into this area, but got a big cornfield and a bean field behind us. For the most part, this is going to be a recon mission. Stay tuned. You're watching Homegrown Hunter TV, and let's see if we can get it done on our first night here in Wisconsin.
Welcome to another great season of the Homegrown Hunter.
Sure. Good girl.
Homegrown Hunter TV is brought to you by Rack Stacker, Canada's leader in big game attractants. Campbellford Chrysler, a small town dealer with a huge inventory. Huckabones Equipment, Ottawa Valley's Kubota dealer. Bishop Lake Outdoors, First Place Trailers, L10 Outdoor Solutions, Badlands Packs and Apparel, the original portable winch, Nature of Design Signs and Graphics, and these other fine sponsors.
One of my favorite pastimes is heading to Wisconsin to see our good friends, the Kohnkes. Unfortunately, due to COVID restrictions, we're unable to do it this year. We are, however, going to share a hunt with them from the stand that Ty and I have hunted in the past. It overlooks a food plot that has been established annually by Mike. It's a beautiful spot.
In the other stand, we saw a big buck. We almost shot it, but it ran away.
Oh man, sometimes that happens. Hopefully tonight we get some good luck.
Yeah.
Wish us luck. I just shot a huge buck.
And
huge buck.
I saw it go down, but we didn't get any footage because Mom was going to move and her elbow hit the camera. So there's no footage, but
we're gonna go look in just a minute. So we're waiting for Uncle Andy and Caleb to come this way, and we're just waiting at the bottom of the stand. We're shaking. Everybody's shaking.
I'm not shaking. I'm trying to hug her to stop shaking. I keep thinking she's having a heart attack. And she's like...
guy. There he is. Look at that guy. Holy crap. That's a big buck. Oh my. Nailed it. Okay. Well, that's a great day. Yes.
Okay, why don't you hold them up for the world to see?
Okay.
Touch your deer.
I can do that. That is my buck. Isn't that a nice freaking animal? What a good buck. We thought we'd see a lot because we saw so many deer last night, and tonight we saw nothing. I finally said to Reese, let's turn the heater on, we're cold. I got that situated, and I sat up, and all of a sudden I looked over and I said, Reese, there's a big buck. I'm gonna shoot that buck. And I got my deer, and she said, you're gonna shoot it, Mommy? And I said, I'm gonna shoot it. And I got the camera on it, and he ran down, and my arm bumped the camera, so we didn't actually get the kill shot. But we shot him, and he ran 75 yards, and down he went. And we went and found him, and I couldn't be happier. What a beautiful animal.
Welcome back. We're actually going to go out now with Mike and Reese for a doe hunt.
December 10th, and we have a new shooter up to bat.
Me.
And now it is actually the Wisconsin T-zone season, so it's a doe-only season for 4 days. You can use any weapon of choice, but you have to wear blaze orange. So we decided to pull Reese out of school a little early today. We have some does that need to be taken off of this property, quite a few actually. So we got her set up with the rifle, with the bog pod, and with a bunch of bullets. You're watching Homegrown Hunter TV. I'm Mike.
I'm Reese.
And tonight, we're gonna put some deer on the ground. Hold on. Are you on her?
She stops moving.
Okay, don't shoot, because there's another deer behind her, okay? Okay, hold on, Reese. Hold on. It's the one that's walking right towards us right now, okay? She's facing us. Are you on her?
I can't see the blinds in my way.
Okay. Alright, just hold on. Just hold on. When she turns broadside, I'll stop her, okay? Put the X on her, right on that shoulder.
I shot her right in the legs. She lay down. She lay down.
We literally
Just got in the blind.
just got in the blind, got set up, and we just got done doing our interviews.
And then all of a sudden, I looked down to, I was looking, seeing everything was done, and then Dad said, Reese, go! And you did that. Then it stopped and did that, and I had it right where you taught me where to do it with pictures.
yeah. So she did absolutely perfect. So one of the things that I learned with the new hunter and doing with different guns is I actually went and printed off little cue cards with a deer picture on it with the crosshairs. So the nice thing about this is when the deer was standing there, I could actually show her to make sure that she was putting the crosshairs right in the same spot that she needed to, and just make sure that everything was perfect. So she did a phenomenal job. It's a great big doe. We got a lot of time left, so we're gonna reload and try to get another one. But perfect shot. She actually went down. We watched her drop, so very happy. You're my little hunter. Good job, kiddo. All right.
Only one doe came out for Reese that night, but the doe hunt wasn't over. Mike was getting back after it the next day.
fourth and final day of the Wisconsin T-zone season, the doe only season. And we're in the same Elton blind that we have been in all 4 days. Unfortunately, Reese had some prior engagements tonight with some friends, so she is not able to join me. But there is another T-zone over Christmas called the Holiday Hunt, so we'll get her back out. We'll see what happens. We got plenty of time, so I'm not going to push it. We're going to wait for the big lone does that we have out here, not just shoot everything that moves, but we definitely need to take some does off this property.
This week's Tech Tip is brought to you by Hookabones Equipment, Ottawa Valley's Kubota dealer.
All right, well, we're going to head out, go get that doe. I watched her drop right down on the corner there, but I want to share something with you. That Elton blind right there has been in that same spot for 4 years. I have never taken it down. I've only staked it and brushed it in every year. This thing is holding up fantastic. There's not a rip in it, there's not a tear in it. The windows still work. It's just a matter of keeping the mice out and putting a center pole in the middle so that the snow doesn't collapse it. So the only thing I do every single year is get in and hunt. It's absolutely a wonderful blind. So if you're looking at a high quality durable blind to use year after year after year, check out L10 blinds. You're not going to be disappointed. Very happy with what I'm seeing for deer. There wasn't as many deer that came out tonight as previous nights, but still I know the inventory out here and we got to take some does. So I was able to take this one tonight. Reese took one the other night, and we got one during muzzleloader season 2. So we're not done yet.
Closed captioning has been brought to you by the original portable winch. Compact, lightweight, and can be carried anywhere.
We've actually saved the best for last. That doe harvest that Reese took was in the later part of the year. We're going to back up to the youth hunt that this young lady was able to take her first whitetail buck with her father. Stay tuned and see what happens.
Wisconsin youth season is a week away, so we're getting Reese all set up. We're borrowing this gun because we needed something with a little shorter reach, but everything's set up in the bog pod. We're ready to rock. We got a target set up at 50 yards, so we're gonna hammer some rounds off right now and see what you can do. What do you think?
Good.
Good? So what happens if you don't hit the target?
You have to try again.
You have to try again, don't we? Yeah. Remember, green X, right behind the shoulder of the target.
Okay.
You're gonna hold it there.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Safety's off. Now finger off the trigger till you're ready. And then once you're ready, pull the trigger. I think you smoked it. What do you think? Good job. Okay, now we gotta put it back on safety, remember.
Oh,
Did that hurt?
it went like,
Well, yeah, your other gun does that too.
no.
This morning we sat on a different property. We didn't see a whole lot, but the weather is awfully warm, so it's pushing mid-70s right now. So we switched it up. We got a clover fire lane to two sides of us and a water tank right in front of us. So we had daylight pictures of some good bucks here last night at about 5:30. So we're hoping that they stay on the same pattern as they're moving through, heading out to the big field. So what do you think, kiddo?
Yep.
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 She just thinks yep. So I'm Mike. That's Reese. You're watching Homegrown Hunter TV. Fingers crossed. Reese shoots her first big buck tonight. All right.
And now, this week's Cut to the Chase segment, brought to you by Stak'D.
Have you ever wanted to improve your deer population, make them healthier, and maybe keep them around until next deer season? Let me show you how easy this can be done. That's an exhausting climb. I'm not used to climbing in this foot of snow here. Now you know what deer have to endure. Imagine giving them something that's going to benefit them as soon as the springtime hits. It's going to not only help with fawn and milk production in the does, it's also going to help with antler development. I'm at a mineral site right here. I'll pan the camera over so you can see where we're at. It's very hard to tell, but in the summertime the deer absolutely hammer a product called Stak'D. Stak'D is a mineral product that I developed back in 2012. It has become extremely popular, and you can find this right across North America. I'm going to show you the results that it brings. Mineral sites are very easy to set up. Just about anybody can get this done. When looking for a spot to put a mineral station, first get away from the roads and the human traffic. Get back in the bush where it's thick and the deer want to be left alone. You'll want to try and look for a spot near a water source. This would be a great spot for a Stak'D mineral station. It's located in thick cover, right near a pinch point, and these pinch points are awesome spots to put mineral sites as the deer travel through. What you want to do is go around the general area that you want to hold those deer, find some rotten, spongy, soft and spongy logs that you want to be able to soak that mineral in and keep those deer coming back for more. Pour on 10 pounds of mineral in the springtime, and I often top it up in the fall with 5 or 10 more pounds. Very easy to do. Set your trail camera up and you can see the success. You have my personal guarantee. You can find Stak'D in multiple sizes right across North America, or check out rackstacker.ca if you want some more information on it. We've got full tips on how to get this set up, and you can find it at your local retail outlet. Let's get back to Reese and Mike's hunt and see how they make out with their first whitetail buck.
What just happened, kiddo?
I just shot a big buck.
We're back in the blind with Mike and Reese. The target is Reese's first buck.
This little buck came through, and she actually did not want to shoot the littler buck that came in. She wanted to wait for something bigger.
This would certainly make a great first buck for a young hunter. However, with Reese knowing that there's bigger deer on the camera, she wanted to wait and see as the night was young. The Kohnkes have a management plan for their deer herd, and with Reese growing up with these goals, she knew her chance would come at a larger buck.
What did you do?
I just had a buck.
Good job, kiddo.
I'm shaking.
Put the safety on. You did awesome. Oh. Feel your heart.
My feet are asleep right now.
We didn't see much this morning, and the weather was going to be warm, so I didn't really think I had a whole lot of hope of getting deer on their feet. But this boy has been on the Spy Point cameras daylight now for the last week or so, so I thought there was a chance he'd come visit this clover plot, and he did, almost right on time. So I gotta say, the bog pod here with Uncle John's AR-223 did a phenomenal job. He went straight up on his hind legs and fell right back down. He didn't even go 2 feet. So Reese, you did a phenomenal job. I'm so happy for her very first deer ever. So we have a lot of work ahead of us yet tonight, seeing as it's still mid-70s and daylight's closing down. So what do you think, kiddo?
I think it's a pretty good buck.
Yeah, I think you did a good job too. I'm very happy for you. I think Papa's proud too. Sat in Papa's stand, sat on Papa's land. I think he's watching over us right now. You think so?
Yeah.
I do too. So, I'm Mike.
I'm Reese.
And you're watching Homegrown Hunter TV.
For past episodes, be sure to check out hghtv.ca. Until next time.